Because my last 6 nickel boxes have been kicking out buffaloes like crazy, I picked up 2 more boxes today. Hey everybody, it's Rob with RobFindsTreasure, and that's right, we've had like 12 or 13 buffalo nickels in my last 6 nickel boxes, so I felt like going back, getting 2 more boxes from the Wells Fargo bank that gave me 5 buffalo nickels in the last hunt. Now, I will tell you, we're on kind of a drought for Silver War nickels, so I am hoping to find 1 or 2 in these boxes. Fingers crossed for that. Of course, as you know, I always double check before I do the hunt to make sure we have circulated nickels. Both boxes have circulated nickels, so that's a good sign. We're not going to talk anymore. We're going to get right to what you guys want to see, a nickel hunt. And let's hope they're stacked just like the last 6 boxes. Before I get started, I guess I'll let you know, we've got the lucky glove again. So box 1 is off to a pretty good start. We're on roll number 3 right now. I've already got a 52, a 58, and a 59. We're just going to get our first 40s nickel here. It's a 1940, and that's out of Philly. So 4 finds, not even through the first 3 rolls. And I mean, this one looks like it could be old. And of course, it's a 64. All right, I'll loop you back in if I find more finds. Roll number 6. Got a nickel I haven't seen in a few boxes. A 1939 nickel here, and hoping that it's a DRS, but if not, we'll take a Philadelphia and check for the doubling. It is not Denver or San Francisco. That's evident, but is there any doubling? And it is not the DDR either. Got kind of an oddity right there in the S. As you know, the 1939 Philadelphia nickel has a great double die reverse example. I have found 2 in my life. It is this one listed on my mat. You can see the doubling on the words Monticello and 5 cents. Not it. Roll 25, and I already saw the crazy edge that we got on this one. There it is. It's going to be a foreign. And it's going to be 20 cents from Singapore. Don't find a lot of these, but I have found them before in the nickel boxes. Always cool seeing a cool foreign. Roll number 26, and it's not often that I find these, but this is actually a proof nickel. It's a 1961 proof. It's circulated, so it's hard to tell, but you can see the mirrored finish on it. Big time. And prior to 1973, a lot of the proofs did not have the deep cameo that you see today with the mirrored background and the frosted foreground. And Philadelphia actually minted proof nickels, well, proof coins in general, through 1964. And then from 65 to 67, there were no proof coins minted, as all of the coins minted did not have a mint mark. And then in 68, San Francisco said, hey, we'll take care of the minting of the proof coins from this point forward. But in this year, in 1961, Philadelphia did mint proof nickels, and this is most definitely a proof nickel for sure. 1961, Philadelphia minted, proof nickel in the box. Oh, I guess I'll show you this. And you can always tell by the strike. Look at the strike on the back of this 1961. Crisp and clean. Very nice. Definitely a proof strike on the reverse. It does still have some of the steps, although that is a high point, so they wear away quickly. And then the same on the front. Very clean lettering. Very nice fields. Gotta love proof nickels minted in Philadelphia. We'll add it to the finds, and we'll get back to the hunt. Same roll, just a few coins later. Found ourselves a 1941 out of Philly as well. Roll number 32, and I think I have just found the best 1947 nickel I have ever laid eyes on in a box. Take a look at this nickel. 1947, 47 Denver. Let's take a look at the back of it. I do not want to handle it too much. Well, let's take a look at some of the lettering as well. Wow. Little ding mark there on the I and the B. And how does the rest of it look? Wow, that is a beautiful coin. Yeah, definitely a beautiful coin. How's the steps? Any steps on this bad boy? We do have a pretty good amount of steps. It's not going to be full steps because you can't see them entirely, but that is definitely a beautiful nickel. How's the front look? Yeah, I will definitely take it. It's got some scuffing right there, unfortunately, but it looks like a really nice strike. This has not been out of someone's collection very long. It will most certainly upgrade in my book. You do not find 72-year-old coins in circulation like this very often. I'm going to add it to the finds for now, but we'll get back to the hunt and see if I can score a few more ones just like that. Same roll, a 1948 peeking out from behind the other one. 1948 out of Philadelphia. And just to put it in perspective, look at the difference between the 47 and the 48. Unbelievable. Roll 36, and we've got another fantastic nickel here. And this one is a 1958. And it looks pretty good too. 1958 out of Philly. And it's got a few more dings, but we do have some steps. Pretty good scuffing, unfortunately. So not as nice as the other one. But once again, for a 61-year-old nickel, we've got some pretty good detail on this one. And the front's really nice as well. So definitely probably getting a few coins that were picked out of a collection placed in here. That's a keeper no matter what. I don't keep a lot of the 50s nickels unless they're in really good shape. And that 58 compared to the one behind it, and I'll just set them here for you to see. Quite the difference. So this is the difference between a non-keeper and most definitely a keeper. And it even has a dark tone to it, almost like the Black Beauty nickels where they overheated during the annealing process and you'd see some darker toned nickels. This has a slight darker tone to it, but not quite, but you can see the difference there. Still, definitely a keeper nickel. And we'll be adding it to my personal collection. Roll number 49, we're going to have a 1948 from Philly. Roll number 50, just started hunting it. We've got a 1949. So 49th roll had a 48 and 50th roll had a 49. And it is a 49D. It's not the 49D over S. You always got to check anyway. So we finished the first box of the 2 boxes trying to find more buffaloes. We didn't. The good news is we had 8 from the 50s, actually 9 when you include the find of the 50s, this beautiful 1958 Philadelphia. Looks like it was recently minted. And then we had 8 from the 40s when you include this ridiculous 1947 Denver. What a beauty. As far as the finds of the box, I guess I'll have to give it to the 61 proof out of Philadelphia. Don't see those too often. Too bad it has some scuffing. And then a 1939 Philadelphia is always fun. Had fun finding that. On the side finds, we found a 2009 Denver Mint nickel. This one's pretty trashy. This one will be going back. And then the only 4 into the box was a 20-cent piece from Singapore. And I never said the date earlier. It was 1987. So overall, no epic finds, but a 61 proof and a few beauties. I can't get mad at that. Now that we finished box 1, hopefully box 2 has those buffaloes we thought we'd find. Roll number 9 of box 2, and there we go. We got a buffalo. This one's a 1936 out of Philly. 36p. Got another buffalo though. 0 in box 1. On the board in box 2 with the buffalo. And only a 58 and 59 so far for the hunt. But that's what we're looking for. Or silver. Still no silver. So hopefully we can squeeze a silver out of this box as well. Same roll as the Buffalo. I didn't notice because of the corrosion, but that's a 1948. 1948 Denver. Still a find, not a great one, but does give us our first 40s of the box, and that makes me happy. Roll number 16, and this is an exciting find. I literally picked it up thinking it was a 1959 because the condition was better than I normally see. This is a 1939. 1939, obviously it's got some pretty good circulation dings, but that's in great shape. If this could be a DRS, that'd be awesome, and if it's not, if it's a DDR from Philadelphia, that would be fantastic. Well, it doesn't have a mint mark. Let's just see if it is a double die reverse as well. It's still a nice coin. I won't touch it much longer, but it's very rare that I find 1939s in that condition. And again, I know it has circulation marks. Let me get the lucky glove on. I just realized I don't have it. Holy cow. Let's get a glove on and take a closer look at this 39. All right, now we can handle the coin comfortably. Yeah, 1939. In this condition, I'll take that all day. Roll number 22, and we had a myriad of colors here. Figured we just check because I already saw that there's a Canadian right here. And this is a 1987 Canadian nickel. And I don't think we'll have any problem spotting any oldies if they are. Looks like we have a lot of metal detector digs possibly in this roll. 74. Yeah, some junkers. Let me go through it and see if I have anything I can show you. Otherwise, I'll see you at the next find. Just grabbed roll 32 out, and I've got something I don't see too often. A Canadian Ender. Pretty cool. Well, I guess I'll tell you, it's a 1998. Roll 43, and I wasn't going to film the Ender because it's just a beat up 57, but we've got another foreign, and it's a Mexican peso, I believe. 2013, $1, Los Estados Unidos Mexicanos. 3 foreigns in the box. Let's get back to the hunt. Roll number 48, and ironically, this is only our second 40s nickel of the box. It is a 1940 with a mint mark, and that's an S, I believe. Kind of hard to see. It is an S. Either way, I'll take it. Odd that I've only found 2 40s nickels in the box. So we finished that box of nickels, the second box of the hunt, and you know what? It was not a bad box. I'm going to coin this box more quality over quantity. Now, we did score 11 nickels from the 50s, and actually a 12th one, which I'll get to in a second. We got only 2 from the 40s, and really, none of them are that nice. This 40's okay, I guess. We ended with 3 foreign coins, an 87 Canadian, a 98 Canadian, and a 2013 Mexican peso. On top of that, we found some pretty nice coins. A 1939 Philadelphia, a 1963 Philadelphia, a 1970 Denver, and a 1959 that's in really good shape as well. Pretty nice. So I will definitely take the nicer nickels over a whole bunch of ones that look like this, of course, but it would be nice to have more finds. The find of the box, only because it's a Buffalo, is this 1936 Philadelphia minted Buffalo nickel. Not in terrible shape. Of course, one could argue the 39 piece pretty nice as well. Either way, had fun hunting the 2 boxes. I thought we'd get more Buffalo nickels out of these 2 boxes, but we did score 1, and that makes me happy. Hopefully you enjoyed this 2-box nickel hunt, 100 rolls. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting. And thanks for watching.